Hello everyone. Today we'll be going over currency strength meter. And once again, this is the Beach Trader Freedom Lifestyle. First, we're going to put in the website livecharts.co.uk. Now, this is the best strength meter that I found. And what we're going to do is we're going to hit right here. It says currency strength meter. So currency strength meter gives you a quick visual guide to which currencies are currently strong and which ones are weak. The meter measures the strength of all Forex cross pairs and applies calculations on them to determine the overall strength for each individual currency. The meter takes readings from every Forex pair over the last 24 hours and applies calculations to each. It then bundles together each of the associated pairs to an individual currency, like the Euro USD, JBP USD, USD JPY, all of the favorites, and finds the current strength. This is very useful as a quick guide to which currencies you might want to trade and which might be worth staying away from. For instance, if a certain currency is very strong and another suddenly turns weaker, you may find a trading opportunity. Such deviation between pairs usually indicates momentum. Conversely, if two currencies are weak, strong, or average strength, there is often a range of sideways movement happening. You might want to stay away from trading those pairs. Now, how often are the meters updated? It checks our real-time Forex data every minute and determines the current strength. Any changes will appear if you refresh the page. So anytime we hit refresh, you will see a new pair. Let's go ahead and hit refresh. We see where everything's at. We've been talking for about a minute, and you'll see some of them might change. Now, what we see here is USD is pretty strong. It's in the green. It's not all the way up here. You can see there's more room for the bars. About 3 more bars can be added to this. And you see the USD compared to JPY now is a little stronger, right? The USD versus the odd is 2 bars stronger. Now, these are things that we can capitalize on. Let's say you have the USD and you go on the NZD. You would be going for the USD to go up if the USD is the first pair and the NZD is the second pair. And you wouldn't want to pick a trade on the high frequency Forex model. If the NZD is lower like this, you would wait for, for the USD to go down a little bit and then go ahead and get a call for it to go back up. So let's look at this. This is what it is. Very simple, and it updates every minute. The Euro, Great Britain Pound, US dollar, the odd, JPY. These are the 5 top pairs. And then you have these bottom pairs, CHF, NZD, CAD, NOK, and DKK. So another thing that's great about this website right here is it has different tools. Another tool that I like are the pivot points. Let's click on this pivot point part. So pivot points is a unique tool that provides Forex traders with potential support and resistance levels and helps to minimize risk. And that's what the pivot points and its derivatives are. The use of reference points such as support and resistance help determine when to enter the market, place stops, and take profits. However, many beginner traders divert too much attention to technical indicators, including the moving average convergence, which we call the MACD, and the relative strength index, the RSI. While useful, these indicators fail to identify a point that defines risk. And that's what these pivot points do right here. A pivot point is used to reflect a change in market sentiment and to determine overall trends across a time interval, as though they were hinges from which trading swings either high or low. So let's look. If we put in USD and we get the data, it's going to show us exactly these pivot points we're talking about. The pivot right here is 103.18. We would look for a pivot to either happen high or low. It actually tells you the different ones. If you're going to short, the longs, the different resistance level. Resistance are the R's, the support are the S's, so it gives you different levels of it. It gives you the opening, the high of the day, the low of the day, and the close. So you could put any one that you want to look at. You could put Now, another part that I love about this is the crypto features that it has. So if we go to live charts and we can look at different live charts, so we could do Euro USD charts or any of these charts right here. This is the Forex charts. But what we're talking about right now is we're going to look at the cryptocurrency charts right here. So let's look at the Ethereum chart. Now with the Ethereum chart, you have different indicators. So since I am trading high frequency Forex, I am always concerned about the minute because I'm in trades about a minute to 5 minutes at a time. So we're going to look. Right now it's at 1471 Ethereum compared to US dollar. You see right here, this information came from Coinbase, very accurate. So we can add indicators on here. Let's look at the Bollinger Band. So this is one way to get free indicators. Most websites will charge you for this. So the Bollinger Band is right here now. It applied. Anytime it hits this green line on the bottom, it usually shoots back up. Right here, we've seen it shot back up. When it hits the top, it's usually going to shoot back down. That's what the Bollinger Band does. And then in the middle is this moving average. Let's also add the MACD, since that's what we were talking about earlier. This is the MACD. When these lines cross, it's going to go from down to up. When the blue line's on top, it's going to start moving up. When the red line's on top, it's going to move down. Beautiful. We see the indicators are working perfect. And we're going to look at the RSI, which is another great one. These are probably the easiest indicators. When this line hits right here on the bottom, it's going to shoot back up. When it hits the top, it's going to move back down. That's what we see. Great. Let's go ahead and take this one off. All we're going to do is delete the panel. Then we're going to go to a different one. Let's look at the Satoshi right here. So we have all these are for free, but you can only use 3 of them at a time for free, okay? So right here, when the lines cross, same thing. Lines crossed again, we're going to go up. We see right here when the blue line is on top, when it crosses over, that means it's in an upward trend right here. We see that. We see the upward trend right here. The blue line's on top, the upward trend. So all this is very basic, but it's great when you're trading on crypto because there's not a lot of charts out there that we can put these different indicators on when we're trading crypto. So let's go back to our first point, and that's the currency strength meter. This is a great currency strength meter. We see that the GBP, what happened? It's been about 2 minutes. The GBP went up. Now we have a green line. The USD went down a little bit. The euro went down, right? JPY, what happened? It went up. The AUD went up. So now if you're trading minute by minute, you can see, you can refresh this page over and over again before you enter a trade. And that works very well with the high frequency trading of Forex. Okay, this is a Beast Trader. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.